drop or a warning. So that may have been me.
Heretic lies dead at my feet.
Well, with that, that's kind of a nice point here where we've just broken that.
Oh,
We've got
the stream down.
the stream shouldn't be down because it says it's up. It may have just. Oh, yeah, it just went and rebooted itself there. Just let me mute them up just so they're not playing at the same time and pause them. There you go. Yeah, so stream just went down and back up again from my end, so it was a drop.
Looks like we're back.
But I know there was a drop, I think it was earlier today, where someone decided that cutting through fiber lines was a good idea. And so they took out another city of New Zealand again.
Great.
I think it was late last night or early this morning. And that shouldn't have affected me because it's kind of it's a different city from where I am, but it's kind of in the right direction for getting out of New Zealand.
Right.
So who knows, you know, contractors love to contract. But we're back up, the stream's still running. But,
yeah, contractors do be contracting.
however, let's send us over to the pair of us and we will then quit out to main menu. So I say, that seemed like the perfect time to kind of call it there because it's, you know, 9:53 p.m. We're right at the kind of perfect time there.
Before this keeps happening.
So let's get some background music going like that. And see if anyone's pinging saying like, hey. You know, did it go down for everyone else? No, no one's saying it. It's potentially
See
such
if there's any messages about this.
No messages about it in the Discord. Chance that, you know, it could have been so brief that it's only because we're live is how it's noticed. If that kind of makes sense, that
right.
Like, you know, let's say everyone else was playing YouTube or something else like that, which has a small buffer on it, then there's no problem.
Yeah, for everyone else it was like, I don't know, a website took a little longer to load and then that's it.
Yep. And it'd be less than probably a little longer. It would be so quick.
If they even notice it at all.
Yeah, exactly. But of course, because it's fully live there's no, I can't afford a single drop.
Yep. Can't have that now.
Let's check. Yeah, no other messages or anything coming through. Just seeing if maybe you're just a bit too quick trying to check into things. Oh yeah, man. Space Marine 2 is...
give it a minute or two.
Yep. It is 100% scratching that itch. Like... This is...
It's pretty much what I was hoping it to be.
Mm-hmm. Then as you say, you've never had a computer that could produce graphics with what you're seeing. And it's just, once you can see them, you go like, oh my god, they're so pretty. I want more.
Yeah, I could never go back now.
Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, going back to what was trying to be realistic back in the day is almost worse than back in the day being stylized now for you. Whereas if you go to an older game that was stylistic in its graphics, not trying to be hyper real, it'll be fine. Like if you did actually Risk of Rain 2, oh, you would like Risk of Rain 2. Because you would have experienced a very flat version of it, that once you can crank the graphics up, there's like heaps of particle effects and stuff like that. they're like all kind of going off on things. It's just that little micro detail that you start to get, but it's still got that stylized look to it. But like you just get slightly higher res textures, you know, crisp edges, you know, fine little particle effects all up in there going, doing their thing. Like it's not going to look like Space Marine 2, but it's could be something interesting for you just to,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
you know, have a few runs of in your own time if you want. Because like you can't go wrong with a Risk Rain 2 run. Like, yeah, with friends is always awesome, but at least you can go solo as well. That's the one thing that I'm like with Space Marine 2. I don't feel like it's been cut down because we only have 2 players. Because they've put the AI in for us, it feels like we're still getting the 3-player experience at the 3-player difficulty. Like, it's not like they've gone, oh, we're going to hold back a few enemies. It's, nope, I've got, like, my 2 big guys to deal with.
Yeah,
Roka's got your
like
2 big
it feels
guys.
like it was always intended to be this many people.
Yep, it's got that great balance. I could just imagine playing it on a harder difficulty.
There's always 3 people, whether they're bots or not.
Like,
Thank you for watching.
Like, yeah, being on a harder difficulty, someone calling
and so
out.
they tailored
like, yeah.
the whole experience for like 3 people.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, the people who made it definitely got the focus just right. And actually, that was something that Dark asked. So it's... oops, I got caps lock on. So Space Marine 2 is running on the Swarm engine.
MMM. Never even heard of that one. But the name makes sense.
Aha. So when you click on Swarm Engine, it takes you to the World War Z 2019 video game. Published by... No, Publisher Focus, Publisher Saber Interactive. Developers Saber St. Petersburg. Nope. Okay, so they're... Oh, Saber Interactive and Saber St. Petersburg. Yeah. Yeah, so they're made by the same developers who made World War Z, made Space Marine 2.
Right.
So it's got a combination of that. So they made a proprietary game engine named the Storm Engine to render huge zombie hordes, purposely built to handle up to 500 zombies on screen at one time. Yeah, so they've done exactly that. And that it makes perfect sense for the Tyranids of being able to go, hey, so here's like 500 of them charging at you at once.
And it looks so good the way they keep like moving between each other and running.
Yeah, and the fact that like when they're coming down the walls, you go like, oh, they must be like background things. They're gonna like disappear behind some edge and only like 10 of them will pop up. And you suddenly see them all like pile up against a wall and you're like, that wall's really close. And they start climbing up over each other. You go, they're all turning up. What? Hey? No, they're not allowed to. And yeah, they all start to...
Every one of them you see is an enemy that's coming towards you.
Yep, they're all shootable. They're all targets. You're going to have to fight every single one of them. And that is such a good vibe.
Yep.
Oh yeah, 100%. Definitely looking forward to well, every set piece that we come across.
I can't wait to see too.
Like, I am in awe and just gushing over what I'm seeing. Because it's just, yeah.
Hell yeah, looking forward to it.
Because yeah, then once we get through all these set pieces and all that, we then get to go back to all the additional kind of side missions. Get to go through them and level up a character. I've just realized something, Roka.
Yeah, I wonder how many more of them are gonna be like referenced in the story.
Well, quite a few of them, when I hovered over them, were all locked. It's like you haven't reached this part in the story yet. So I think a good chunk of them relate to a point in the story. Some of them I saw were open to just being able to go on immediately, and they may have just been random missions. But like a good chunk at the initial stage were all locked for us. But I've just realized we're going to go from a third-person game.
That might just be a random thing. Extract person X.
Yep. But we're going to go
or
from
something like that.
Yeah, a third-person game to a third-person game. Which is fine.
Oh.
Because they're definitely different styles of games.
I don't see a problem.
Because like what we're doing at the moment is kind of, it's focused on a few versus a massive horde, whereas then we'll be shifting into 2 versus 1.
Yep.
Man, there's going to be some good games in 2025. Like, the release schedule of things that are coming out this year.
Oh yeah, this video is looking really good. This year.
Yep. Like, I want you, now that you've got your new computer, I almost don't want to play older games just for a bit to go, let's push it to its limits and use as much as we can right now. Like, really get your money's worth out of it. Like, really, yeah. Sink your teeth into it. Get them fans humming. And like, as you say, with how many are coming out and all that and how good they are, it's like, it's not even like you have to go for the slop or anything. It's like, you can pick the best of the best that are coming out. Like, you go like, hey, I don't like that genre, I'll find something else, and you can really get what you want in the genre you want. That's all modern. Oh, it's gonna be good, Roka. This is gonna be a good year. I can feel it in my bones. Actually, I can feel it in my horns.
Haha. I just looked up the list of 2025 game releases. There's a lot going on. There's a Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yeah, yes, that's January through to March. That's January. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to look through, because you've got Monster Hunter Wilds. We know that much is coming out. I'm just looking at what else. There was Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I wasn't looking at that myself of playing, but it looks pretty good. Actually, seeing that Tomb Raider 4 to 6. Planet. So I just saw Tomb Raider 4 to 6 remastered. Makes you kind of want to get Tomb Raider like 1 to 3 for my dad. So you could play that. There's also Hunter Wilds. Oh, yeah, so you said Bokura, yep, is coming out.
Death Stranding 2. Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4.
I never played the first one.
Me neither. But I heard good things about it. There's Fable, which is I guess a remaster.
Oh, weren't they doing a new Fable game?
Then I'm seeing Forever Skies on that list.
Ah, cool. There you go, watch Alter from Game and go for free with Game Prime. Yeah, I'm sure we probably, or when I say we, I used to probably have Tomb Raider on CD-ROM at some point. So you put the CD-ROM in the computer and whoosh, it spins away and fires up and installs and off it goes. Borderlands 4 has an unknown release date. Oh, there's definitely a game for Pearly. Chicken Police Into the Hive.
There's EJ6, which I'm very interested in. GTA 6 so far only announced for consoles.
Oh, Doom the Dark Ages is also an unknown release date, but 2025. Yeah. Oh yeah, did you watch that video that I sent through yesterday around boring places in Grand Theft Auto?
Yes, I did.
Because was it in that video where he made the comment about having the NPCs do more mundane things?
I think so, yeah.
Like, could you imagine if you could watch an NPC, so you stand, you know, in front of a house in the morning, like they say, open the front door, they walk out, get into the car, you know, in their driveway, you could follow that car through to a workplace, they could get out and walk into the, you know, the building, you know, and close the door, and then they effectively disappear at that point. And at night, they then come out and drive back to the house again. So every house gets tied to a building. So they all know, hey, in the morning, you'll gain a rush hour effectively in the game. Whereas, you know,
I feel like that might be a bit much to emulate.
It's just effectively times the days. You just need to have a time a day and 2 points, a home and an office, and then a home time as well.
But wouldn't you have to keep track of like every single NPC?
Mostly.
I mean, at least the game would.
I guess you'll just have to keep track of their rough position, and that's it. And I don't know if that feels like a lot of data, but it feels like, because it's not like you have to render them all at the same time. You just have to know, hey, this NPC's in this XYZ position, and you just slowly get them kind of where they need to go. You know, if you're not around, it just moves them closer and closer to their point without trying to simulate stopping at traffic lights. It just drives them along the road slowly until they get to their home. And only once you say drive near an intersection, they all load in, then you go, hey, who are the people who are nearby? These people. Cool. Here's your rush hour. Here's the closest people. They spawn. You can now follow them to their house. Or you drive past the intersection, they all despawn, they just keep going to their house. Oh, and there we go. Elden Ring Night Rain. Listed there as well for 2025. But, you know, if they could do something like that, like if they figured it out somehow, think of how cool that would be, Roka. Like, you know, say at lunchtime, you got a bigger rush of just people walking on the streets. Maybe they didn't have to track everyone. They just increased the volume of things and then decreased it during kind of various rush hours in different places. Like, you know, in a residential area, you wouldn't gain a rush during lunch of pedestrians.
I mean, that's easily doable already.
Yeah. But it's like, it's just a matter of someone doing it.
I think GTA V had a slider for population density, which you would just move up and down.
Yeah, but if it just does a linear increase across the whole
depending
map.
on the time of day.
Yeah, but you'd have to manually adjust it. I'm talking about like, it would dynamically adjust that based on the area and the time of day for what people would be doing.
Oh no, I mean that would be super easy to automate that.
Oh, yeah. Like, yeah, you just have that slider moving up and down based on the time of day and the location.
This time of day.
Yeah. Yeah, so like the city centre gains more
Slider
people
is
during
at 60%. This time of day slider is at 20%.
Yeah.
Exactly and like that.
Oh,
so
Outer
you just
Worlds
link
2.
It up to the clock.
There's also Outer Worlds 2 coming out this year as well.
Wait, Worlds or Wilds?
Oh, Outer World. Oh, the Outer Worlds 2. Sorry, wrong game title. It was just very similar.
Right. Haha.
But do you have anything else?
Yes, it
here?
kind of sucks how similar they are.
The Telos Principle reawakened.
Definitely had me confused for a while.
What? What is this? Are they going to remaster it? Telos Principle were planned for release in 2025 for PlayStation 5, Windows, and that has been rebuilt on Unreal 5 and supports additional quality of life improvements. Will include Road to Genea expansion and a new In the Beginning. Further, the remaster will include level editor allow players to create their own puzzles to share with the community. Yo, I'm not going to be playing through that, but like, yo, Crow Team
cool.
are shifting to Unreal 5. 100%. QR S.
Sweet.
Is there a Serious Sam SE? I didn't miss that, did I? Let's make sure what hasn't been announced. No, there's no Serious Sam. Worth looking though. So yeah, the fact that they did Telos Principle 2 on Unreal 5, they're now remaking the first one on Unreal 5. I feel like probably 2026, we might see a Serious Sam. Serious Sam 5.
Hell yeah. I'm always down for more Serious Sam. Sam.
So video game game based film and television releases. Oh, it's video game based Film and television releases. Right, you gotta read it right. So these are television releases from video games.
Right.
So yeah, so I've got the Minecraft movie on April. Devil May Cry, April 2025 again. There's going to be a Mortal Kombat 2 movie, October 2025. Five Nights at Freddy's 2, December 2025.
Oh, of course.
Hey, the first one was pretty good though. Like, it's no kind of monster blockbuster, but like it's definitely something. Oh, hey, there's a 2026 button as well for games.
Well, yeah, I mean it was a decent theme.
Hmm.
It isn't a thing. A decent thing.
So we have 2026. Is there anything that looks interesting at the moment? Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. Oh. And that's a remake. Because I played Warrior Within. I never played Sands of Time because that was the one before it, because I didn't have it. Might be a time to replay the Sands of Time. Like Ubisoft.
Oh yeah, that's the one where you like warp time back and forth.
Yep. Like Ubisoft finally looking to make their money back on like all their failed releases, you know. Look at what you've done in the past. Prince of Persia. You know what? Remake it. Just make sure it's good. Don't change anything.
Yeah.
Just update the gameplay, you know, put a few quality of lives in there and stuff like that. Make sure the animations are awesome. And you'll win. It's easy as that. You know, you've already got the story, you know, re-record voice lines and stuff and all the other kind of good stuff. So 2027 only has Arma 4 in it. That looks interesting. There is a 2026 untitled Super Mario Bros. Film and Sonic the Hedgehog 4 in 2027. Oh, there's in development as well. Oh man, there's a lot in here. Right, okay.
Yeah, we still gotta watch the other ones. Or did we see number 2?
Wait, what? I've seen the first 2. And the third one's only just come out in cinemas, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, third one's only just come out in cinemas, so I haven't seen that one. I think you've only seen the first
third
one
one's
yourself.
still kinda new.
Yeah, I think you've only seen the first one yourself.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I see there's a Gears of War with no known date, but has been announced at least. Gears of War E-Day. An untitled Halo game. Kingdom Hearts 4. Ooh. Again, all this is all announced but unknown. Untitled Mass Effect game.
Yeah.
You know, announced but again unknown. Monster Hunter Outlanders. Oh, that's iOS, so. Well, there's Path of Exile 2 listed in there.
Nice.
Oh, from Ubisoft, The Rogue Prince of Persia. Roguelike platform game. Developed by Evil Empire, published by Ubisoft. Interesting. No thing listed either in the Serious Sam's, not listed at all
Yeah,
for
I have no idea what to expect from that. Ah, shame.
Let's see if there's just anything else here. Warhammer 40k Mechanicus 2. What is this? Turn-based tactics video game. Wait, it was released 2018, eh?
Oh, I see.
That's already out then. What? Maybe, oh, it just hasn't been, this list hasn't been updated then. And unknown status.
Right.
Were announced by not being seen progress updates in years, also known as being in development hell. Well, they've got Genshin Impact in here. I wouldn't say it's in development hell, or Gunfire Reborn seems to be getting updates.
Yeah.
Okay, there is a good list of games coming up. Like, there is enough to keep us busy
Also,
for a
the
while.
term development hell doesn't really apply anymore to games that are already released.
Yeah, it's like when they're released and receiving updates, that's winning. That's doing what it should. It's out. They're now adding more content for it to sell more, to keep people playing it. Like that's
Yeah,
what
I
you want.
mean, not even if they're getting updates or anything anymore.
Yeah, if it's been released and like they've gone, yep, cool. There's your last update. It's patched. It's in a
Like-
good state. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do a quick check. Is anyone live at the moment? No,
The
no
term
one is
development
live.
hell is for games that are just not being released when they should.
Yeah. Well, let's kind of wrap things up quickly and start getting me off to bed so I can wake up in the morning. Just so I can drive and not crash a car. So
Yeah,
I want to give a
same.
huge shout out to Battler, who was here right at the very beginning and was enjoying his bed a lot. That I believe, yeah, you're off to work at the moment, or you might be at work now, but yeah, comfy bed is definitely comfy. As well as Dark Rail as well, who stopped by. So thank you, Dark. We have seen you a bit, but not too much since really Path of Exile.
Yeah, don't see you a lot.
But Path of Exile 2 is in that list there, if it comes out 2025. I'm only saying it's on the
No.
list of things.
Yep.
Yep, we also had Big Weaver, so thanks Weaver as well for stopping on by. Very much appreciated. Sheepish as well. Yeah, helping me remind myself that they're just playing hard to get when you've got the scammers. You've really got to keep committing to them. They want to be in that relationship with you. You've
Yeah.
just got to keep pushing into them to really get them to kind of like cave into your wishes. As well as Fonty.
Yeah, they just don't know it yet.
Yep, they're just not 100% sure that they need to be with you. But yeah, so thank you very much, Fonty. They are birds because they're government drones. They're spying on us. Also want to give a shout out to Chrono as well, who raided with 9 people as well. So thank you very much, Chrono. Very much appreciated.
Yeah, thanks for the read.
Yeah, think of how much that lithium is worth. It's like, gotta catch them drones, man.
Oh yeah, get those tasty batteries.
So yeah, with that, hope you all have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. It has been super awesome chatting, playing a great game. Like, man, this is a great start to the year. Loving it.
Yeah,
Any final things from you, Rokit?
yeah, we've got another day tomorrow. We'll be Space
Yep.
Marines again.
Yep, true. Tomorrow's our last day of the
Marching
week.
and
Yep.
slaughtering our way through aliens.
Last day of the week tomorrow. And then we'll be back with Space Marine 2 next week as well.
Yeah, hope to see you guys there.
Yep, 100%. So yeah, once again, thank you all, and
Until then,
yep,
have a good one.
have an absolutely great one. Bye bye.
Bye bye.